Pelicans now. The Heat getting the bucket. Clock at 4. De Silva, no good. The Heat leading by 5. This one for 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Lowe. Lowe's got 22 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
New Orleans making a switch here.
Who's watching him?
Now here's Austin.
Come get it.
Lawson outside. Will it go? Pierce's shot is off. The Heat have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. So let's take you cross court for a report. MP has put a new page in the history books.
Honestly, it's deja vu. Another year talking about MP winning a title. It's now 6 in a row for his squad. MP told me before the game, this never gets old. This time next year, I'm hoping to talk about 7 straight. I wouldn't bet against it.
And MP, one of the great winners in NBA history. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. You take a look at Slim. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Here's Collins after the Heat pick up 2. Now Moody, there's the screen. Takes the 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Low. They get the rebound. Takes the 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Outside, Barea. Here's Goodrich. Cardinal grabs the board.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Maury hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Moody. And the 3 off target. The Heat leading by 14. Low the pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Collins kicks to Goodrich. The 19-footer is on the money.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
He got it up. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball. He's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Miami, Slim comes in for Monroe, and Herrera's subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Lowe. He's got 31. Top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in. Lowe's got 33. Well, we've been lucky to witness the legendary career of MP. Greggy continues to pile up the accolades in a way that we have never seen before.
And he's coming off his 8th NBA MVP. That's just incredible. He's got 2 more than Kareem and 3 more than Michael. He's put himself on the Mount Rushmore of NBA greats.
Fears is out there with Collins. Then it's Austin. Then it's Goodrich. And it's Lawson in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Nailed from three-point land.
And that is killer instinct. Just continuing to pile it on. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Heat leading by 21. Fires the 3, and the Heat another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The wide open look here for Fears. Drills it from outside. Fears has got 12 in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Lawson. Fades and shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He has 7.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Lowe, and he has 42. And there's another one for the Heat. A GA MP doing the unthinkable last year, winning Finals MVP for the 8th time.
Well, he's very familiar with that Bill Russell trophy, right? MP has etched himself as one of the all-time greats, and he's aiming to do it again this season.
The Heat leading by 22. Wing shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lowe's got 46 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
From the wing, another one falls for New Orleans.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Both teams will make substitutions. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Second, the Pelicans.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Jim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Herrera. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Lowe. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Garcia dishes to Austin. Here's Fears. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Lowe. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The Heat making a switch here. Here's Fears. Covered by Lowe. Puts up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That's game one of a 3-game road trip. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Outside, Garcia. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Austin. Back to Garcia. Takes a 3. And that one is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Miami ahead, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Miami Heat.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. And Hooper No Bloopers wants to know, it seems like you guys have a blast working together. How much do you love your jobs?
Best job in the world, getting paid to come in and roast Kenny on a daily basis. What's not to love? But don't you try and do it on social media. I have his back.
Well, you know what? I'll dish it right back at you, Shaq. But I agree, this job is the best, seriously. I mean, how often and how easy and how lucky we are to get to be here and do what we do, Ernie.
Well said, guys. That was right from the heart, I could tell. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Slim is out there with Herrera. And it's Kennedy in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Fears. And it's blocked by Lowe. Here's Herrera. Here's Lowe. Fades. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Stolen by Brown. Into the lane. Yes, that goes in.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Here's Fears. He's covered by Lowe. Inside. Fears' shot is off.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Lawson. Back to Garcia. Lawson surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Pender with the bucket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Miami.
Miami's on 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Lowe, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lowe's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Lawson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see. Oh!